I've spent so many years trying to grow and ending up back where I started. So many different plans, so many different notepads, so much information, so many different books read. Each time, I always ended up back where I first started. I just couldn't get my head around it. I couldn't understand why I couldn't change, why it was me, why I was different to everyone else. How come I couldn't make changes that lasted forever? I did realise that it wasn't just me, and maybe you can resonate with this. Maybe you've tried to change several times, maybe more than several times. Maybe you've always found yourself back where you first started. And maybe you've tried lots of different plans. For me, the problem was always that I was coming at it from a place of shame. I was coming at it from a place of intensity. When you come at it from a place of shame, from intensity, even from motivation, it doesn't last. It doesn't last because actually the plans that we make, they're way too extreme. They are so far-fetched. They are massively life-changing. And do you know what? If we could stick to them, amazing. But the likelihood is you find yourself back where you were. Because the problem with extreme plans is they are built on this motivation. They are built from a place of shame. And when you can't stick to it, you further increase in your head the shame you had before, the belief that you're not good enough, and you end up back at square one. See, we often think we can do a lot more than we can in a short space of time. We overestimate our ability to make these changes in these short spaces. And rather than looking at things from building slowly towards the long term, we try and do everything really fast. Extreme plans, they just don't work. They just end up reinforcing the belief that we're not good enough. And we just end up back where we were, but usually we're in a worse place than we was before because we've lost even more confidence. We've lost even more belief in ourselves. For me, the biggest change I made was being less hard on myself, was expecting a little bit less from myself, was building a set of things that I could do every day, no matter what happens in my life. If work is stressful, I'm still able to stick to these things. If I've had a really bad night's sleep, I'm still able to stick to these things. And do you know what? I won't reach the goals in 12 weeks. But what I will do is I will reach them in a year because I'm able to stick to it. Sometimes it's better to slow it down, be kinder to yourself, and set goals that are sustainable, as opposed to these big, intense, extreme plans that you want to achieve the goal within 12 weeks, because the likelihood is you won't make it to 12 weeks. And if you do make it to 12 weeks, these plans have been so extreme, they're actually not sustainable past the 12 weeks. You will end up going back into the habits you had before. My advice for you is stop being so hard on yourself. Stop making goals from a place of shame, and instead start making some sustainable habits that you can do on the days where life isn't easy. Be kinder to yourself, respect yourself, love yourself, set the goals, set the habits from that place. In a year's time, you will thank yourself for it. You got this.